Yo, peace and blessings, everybody. Happy Friday. Salam alaikum and Juma Mubarak to the Muslim community. This is the day of primary worship and prayer. So anyway, my main message is this here. I just come out from out here more in the yard, you see 'em. So I just got to straighten it up just a little bit, giving it an old cut because it was getting out of order. So anyway, I was thinking about this as I was more, and it's that you know I was thinking about health. I was thinking about the way I was feeling. I was thinking about sometimes just some certain things that younger people say, about elders, and I also thought about my perspective of what I consider to be older people or old people when I was young, right? And for myself, I didn't really want to get old when I was young, because in my mind I felt that the way older people made old people look back then was like somebody got to take care of you. Somebody's going to have to do some things for you. You're not going to be able to take care of yourself. And for some reason, God put in me way back then that I don't want to be in that situation. I don't think that that's how it's supposed to be. That when we get older, we're supposed to be taken care of. I don't think that we're supposed to become a burden to our kids. I mean, that's just my perspective. I think that when we are done or at an older age, that if we done what we were supposed to do and take care of ourselves in the way we're supposed to take care of ourselves, then we still should be in a position to take care of ourselves, health-wise, or we should have been able to build a certain foundation around ourselves to where we're being taken care of. Now, if our children choose to take care of us because we've, done our work, right, and we left them with a lot, you know what I'm saying? We left them with a great deal for them to utilize to take care of us. Then, out of their appreciation and their honor and their value for us, then I'm sure they would do it out of honor. But my thing is that when I was thinking about the health and all that, I was like, for some of it, we're so far on the other side of the ball of health that, or whatever decision we've made in life, that to turn around would be even detrimental within itself as well, because then it makes all that you've sacrificed to be in vain. So the way I was thinking, my thought was this here. Okay, so let's just say, for example, I'm on whatever side of the ball, right? But it's not the right side. It's not the. If I could do it all over, I would do it differently. So let's just say it's on the opposite side of that idea, right? I feel that at some point we have to make a decision that, you know what, this gonna be my sacrifice for those that come behind me, my offsprings, my grandkids, or just my people or whatever. For those who don't even have kids or whatever. But whatever sacrifice, sometimes we have to look at our life. I mean, in any kind of way, and really under all concepts and ideas. We have to look at our lives, each of us, those that's coming after us, and those, that's where I'm at right now, and those that are farther ahead than I am. We have to look at our lives as a sacrifice for those coming behind us. And we have to say, okay, what am I going to leave my children or my grandkids and those that come behind me? Am I going to leave them a burden, or am I going to leave them something to work with, something to move forward on? You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to be able to look at my life and say, my moms or my pops did this, that, and other, and I'm honored and proud to say that was my mom and my pop, because they done this, that, and other. Not just the fact that they raised me. I mean, that's just a natural human obligation. Not just the point that you kept me alive. You fed me, some of this unhealthy ass food, and you gave me some of the best that you had, or whatever that can be, right? I'm not talking about just on that primitive level. I'm saying moving beyond that point and really trying to leave something that we didn't come in with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're doing your best and you giving your all, so be it, man. That's between you and your supreme being, and only He knows. But I believe that until we are doing all we can do, then we ain't done all we can do. And we need to do all we can do. When we've done all we can do, then that's all we can do. And my thing is that, I've sacrificed because some of it was just out of my young ignorance, the way I grew up and the way elder people failed me. But I'm not going to keep living and fail mine just because mine failed me in some aspects or another. Because some people that they grew up under failed them, which is the reason why they come up the way they come up. And at some point they should have grab the bull by the horn or whatever and make the best of it. But maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But I refuse to be one to perpetuate that same type of lineage. So for myself, I sacrifice sometimes some of the time I can spend with my boys, some of the some of them bonded moments, because really a lot of it has already been sacrificed again for my ignorance, for me not knowing better, for me not knowing how. And so now that I do know how and I am more wise in my decision, I got to sweat my eyes, so I got to pardon me. And so now that I do know better, I do, I am a bit wiser. The way what I'm doing right now is basically I understand, and it's like I'm so far behind that instead of me trying to really catch up in one area, I just gotta catch up in another area so that when I go, because I'm gonna go regardless, right? So that when I go, I'm not just leaving them with memories and conversations and a bunch of wise words. I'm leaving them with some facts and some what you call it, some scientific proof. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not just talking. I'm leaving you with some of the results of the way that I thought. You know what I'm saying? The way in some of my advice that I gave you, I'm leaving you with some of those results. So I want to be able to do that so that my boys are able to, at the end of the day, at least be proud to say that that's my father. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when my kids are at a point to where they just like light up with pride to be able to hear people mention my name, or to be able to be recognized as a descendant of mine, whether they're my grandkids or whoever, right? Even friends to be happy to be associated to me, to have known me. To me, that's the kind of pride that I really strive for, even in all my imperfections. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, some people gonna just think what they're gonna think, they're gonna say what they're gonna say. But, um, that's not for us, right? All you can do is do your best you. And you can't get caught up into all that other stuff, because we're not going to please everybody. Who on earth have pleased everybody? You know what I'm saying? Whoever came before us, even some of the people in the scriptures, right? So anyway, man, just do your best thing and just have in your mind about what you're going to leave behind, the sacrifice of those that come behind you. Make sure that whatever you doing right now, whatever you got your mind set on right now, whatever addictions you have, whatever food you stuck on, whatever alcohol, substance, whatever lifestyle, whatever it is that you got your mind set on, and you saying this is what I'm gonna do, make sure it's gonna add up to something that you're gonna be able to leave behind for your young ones, for your grandkids, for your people, and so on and so forth, so that they just won't have nothing but just your name to say, oh, I knew that damn fool, or I knew her, she was cool, or yeah, she was this, that, and other. I want to be able to say what that person had left for me. I want to be able to fit it. I want to be able to live it. I want to be able to function inside of the spirit of it. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyway, that's what I had in my mind as I was out here cutting. So, hopefully you give somebody something to move with in the beginning of this weekend. Peace and blessing. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good one. Gerald Hassan, Enlightened Minds Enterprise. Go to my YouTube, subscribe, like, and share, man. Y'all know I need that. I need y'all to do that, because this makes the video circulate. This makes it open for more people the more you do that. Hope you understand that. Peace and blessing.